Greetings and salutations, my social media friends. I just want to share with you from Millennium this afternoon a question that is asked most time by prospective customers. And most time a customer call, they're asking about price. What's the price of this car? What's the price of a car? Or they want what is the cheapest price car or somewhere along that line. But it's here or there to say cheapest car or the price per se a car, because you could have, and let me give you an example. A 2017 X-Trail. I had a freshly imported one and I have one that was previously used in Jamaica before. The one that was previously used in Jamaica, that one was going for 2.8. The one that is freshly imported was going for 3.9. Now, but you call the dealership and you ask what the price for a 2017 X-Trail. Might be if we tell you 2.8, you might believe it. Oh, then all 2017 X-Trail must go for 2.8. So it is not accurate. I don't know if you get an accurate reading or accurate answer that you ask what is the price of the car per se. I think you're going to need more facts. You're going to need to know if the car is a new import or the car was previously owned in Jamaica before. Because a car that is previously owned in Jamaica, you're not going to buy it. It's going to be sold as is, where is. There's no warranty. You're most likely going to just buy it just like how it is. It could be a vehicle that was repossessed. It could be a vehicle, anything. It was previously owned in Jamaica. Somebody might have it using it and they have finished using it and they are just selling it. So there's no warranty or so on it. You're just getting it as it is. On the other hand, a 2017 vehicle that is freshly imported and you have to give warranty on that vehicle have to pass inspection report have to pass inspection in Japan before it gets here. So it has to go through a series of tests. So you're going to realize that the vehicle that is freshly imported is going to be much more than a vehicle that was driven in Jamaica. Yet both of them can be the same year vehicle. So that is one thing. So when somebody asks you what's the price of the vehicle, it's not just straightforward that you can say the price is that, because you might be misinforming the customer. So at Millennium, we normally ask the customer, what's the purpose of the vehicle? Because we want to go down in more detail to see what the customer is looking for. Because at the end of the day, what we want is the customer's happiness. It's not about only selling a customer a car and they go. But we want the customer to be happy 3 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now, 2 years from now, even 5 years or more from now. We want the customer to be happy that they made the right choice. And I can even share with you another situation where sometimes persons come and they want the cheapest car, but that doesn't work. Because I have an incident. I remember sometime somebody came in years ago and they wanted the cheapest car we had. At the time it was a 2004 Mazda Demio. And they bought the car. They bought the Mazda Demio. It was somebody, I think the brother had come from overseas and he wanted was to join his sister and other brother here because their mother was ill and they had to go to the country at least once per week. So they bought the car. But when they bought the car, it was not the best car. The Mazda Demio was a car that could hold about 450. One of the gentlemen was about 320 pounds. His brother was about 280. And the sisters were about, we say, between 210 and 190. When you add up all of their weight, their body weight was over 1,000 kilograms. Now, you're going to find out that is challenging because the weight that the car was now sustaining was not ideal for the car. The car could not manage it. So this was a wrong car. So they bought the cheapest car, but the car was a wrong car. It could not do what they wanted to do. So might be on the first day they were happy, but after the first day they went to country, it was a problem because it could not work. So sometimes buying, you think you want a cheap car, but that does not work. So at Millennium, we go in detail to ask you what is the purpose of the car. Because what we want for the customer is that you're happy the day after you bought the car, the week after you bought the car, the first month after you bought the car, the first 3 months, the first 6 months, the first 9 months, the first year, the second year, the third year, the fourth year. We want you to be always happy. So what we want is happiness for the customers. So when you call Millennium and we ask you certain questions, because it's not about the price and telling you a price, because I, for one, don't think, I think price is something that is external. So price can't really justify you buying a car. I don't think car is the number one thing for a person buying a car. Most people might believe that price is the number one factor that determines the choice of a car. But I don't think it's price that determines it. I think more is the purpose for what you're buying the vehicle for. That is the most important aspect. So we try to find out at Millennium the purpose of the car rather than the price. So sometimes customers get a little irritated, or when you're asking them the purpose, because why you're asking the purpose? I just want a car. No, buying a car is not like that, because we might give you the car, but you drive out, and when you drive out, it's the wrong car for you. It can't work. And so you're going to be unhappy, and you don't want the car, and you're going to say this is a bad car, which is not the car's a problem, you just make the wrong choice. So we want to, at Millennium, to get things right. This is how we want to do business. We want to get the job done right the first time. So we want to ask the question, so when you're going to drive out the car from day one, it is the right car for you. It is a car that you need. That is a car that you desire. That is a car that is best suited to do what you want it to do. So that is how we do business here at Millennium. So if you do call and we're asking questions, it is not to upset you or to turn you off. It's just to do the best. We want to do the best for the customer. We want to really serve the customer. And so that's why we ask questions when you call Millennium or when you come to Millennium. All right? Thank you.